Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a silver stacker here, in today's numismatic news and information for the very first day of March 2023. That's right, the year's almost a quarter over already. I'd like to take you over to JM Bullion and look at the live spot prices. However, before that, going to give a huge shout out and a big thank you to all of our channel members. That's right, all y'all. Appreciate it. Really do. It's going to be a lot more challenging without you. Yeah, you with the face. That's right. Now, over here to JM Bullion. Looks like gold is up 561 to 1840.93. Silver's up 6 cents to 21.20. Platinum up 460 to 974.75. And palladium is down $7.08 to 1466.84. And yes, the premium on the American Silver Eagles is going up. We're at 1468 now. Remember, we got to about 14 or what was it? I think it was in 40. Yeah, it was 1444 or so. So yeah, it's 20 cents, 28 cents, 24 cents higher, but they're going in the opposite direction of what we want, right? So here's probably why. Now, here's the bullion sales, all right? It's under U.S. Mint about production sales figures, and these are updated every weekday by 5 p.m. Eastern time. Well, like I said, today, folks, is the very first day of March, so the United States Mint will probably not be adding any more numbers for February. And let's go ahead and look at these, and they're kind of meager. And we should definitely be paying attention. Now, there's a total of 4.8 million American Silver Eagles, okay, sold so far. And the number of ounces sold for the gold is 211,000. Now, we're going to go ahead and compare this and contrast this with historical mintages right here at the next page, okay? And remember those numbers, okay? So we're looking at 5 million here and 211,000 there. We're only in February, okay? So that's really important to consider. Now, here's bullion sales for 2022. All right. Now, we're at 5 million, all right, just right there for January, and then another 1.5 million, okay, for February. So we're at 6.5 million for February of last year, and we're only just at about 5 million now. So we're easily 1.5 million shorter than we were last year. And really, does that make a trend? No, 1 month does not make a trend. However, 3 months do make a trend, and I wanted to point this out to you from last year. Do you remember there was a few, for maybe 3 or 4 months, where the Mint had 850,000? We could probably easily see that again, all right, this coming year. Well, this year exactly. So let's face it, would we get less than 15 million American Silver Eagles minted for 2023? Absolutely. I think we're going to be on pace to about probably 12 million to 10 million American Silver Eagles. And that's just my guesstimate, looking at the way things go. Check this out. And what's really interesting by looking at these numbers, you can see that in times of, economic turmoil or whatever, there's pretty robust sales for the American Silver Eagles, right? Look at that, 28 million there. Last year had 15 million. But before that, the year before that, 2020, all right, it does say calendar year 2019, but that's false. 2020, look at that, 30 million. All right. So before that, you're looking at bullion sales for 2012. And for whatever reason, yeah, look at that, 33,742,500 in the year of 2012. And that's total sales for 2012. You want to see 2009? Yeah, let's check that out as well. 28 million. So we are clearly in a different territory right now. But if you look at the historical numbers, like I said, we're about, if we do 15 million here this year, like we did last year, that puts us in about 2018, 2019, 2017 numbers, because they only ramped it up during the in 2020, 21, and 22 partially, right? So there's a history there of when the silver price goes up, well, the Mint starts making a whole lot more Silver Eagles. And I don't know why that is, that people buy when it's going up and don't buy when it's coming down. There's got to be some kind of psychological something going on there. So let's go over here to the next stop today. This is coinnews.net, and we're going to stay on this topic of bullion. And this is by coinnews.net, dated February 28, 2023. Title of the article is Gold, Silver, and Other Precious Metals Plunge in February. I put the precious part right there. Now it says here, on the final day of February, palladium retreated while gold, silver, and platinum advanced. Each of the metals, however, posted sharp monthly losses. Remember that? I was asking you, what are we going to see in silver? $25 or $20 first? And well, my prediction was 20, and we did see that just yesterday or the 27th. Here we go. Gold for April delivery rose $11.80 or 0.7% to settle in at $18.36.78 an ounce on the COMEX division of the New York Mercantile Exchange. That's a NYMEX. All right, short covering to close out the month of February and perceived bargain hunting are featured after gold hit 9-week low and silver, nearly a 4-month low overnight, Jim Wyckoff, a senior analyst at Kitco Incorporated, said in a daily research note. Here we go. Gold prices logged a 5.6% monthly decline for February after jumping 6.5% in January. It's kind of like a kangaroo market, I guess. Hip hop, right? Keep on. You don't know which way it's going. It's not up to the right and it's not down to the right. It's kind of this action. You had to follow the cursor right there. Anyway, meanwhile, silver for May delivery added 27.8 cents or 1.3% to close in at $21.07 an ounce. Silver prices plunged 11.6 in February after slipping 9% in January. So that's almost, 12% in January and February, right? They are 12% lower on the year. That's right. On Monday, silver logged its worst settlement since November 4. That's right. It sure did. And was that an opportunity? What did you do, folks? Did you buy? Did you load up? Did you back up the truck? Or did you unload thinking it was going to go even lower, right? What's your sentiment? Now, it says here in other precious metals prices on Tuesday and for the month, April platinum climbed 13. They're already talking about futures prices for April. That's incredible. Climbed $13.60 or 1.4% to $9.55.50 an ounce, trimming its monthly loss to 6.4%. Now we got here palladium for June delivery shed $7, which is really minuscule for that particular metal because that is a very volatile metal in my eyes, at least from what I've seen this last year and this year. Now it shed $7 or 0.5% to $14.20.9 per ounce for a drop in February of 13.8%. Now there are the two are lower on the year so far with losses of 11.8% for platinum and 21% for palladium. Sorry, folks. I had an asthma attack last night and I'm so tired. And you could probably hear I'm all nasally and stuff. Allergies are kicking my you-know-what. I apologize. I probably won't have a live show today, but we'll see. Now it says here U.S. Mint bullion sales. And this is what I'm kind of focusing on, folks. They're very light. Published United States Mint bullion sales were unchanged Tuesday after rising Monday for the first time since February 7. Only 2 times in the month did the United States Mint report those sales. Below is a sales breakdown of U.S. Mint bullion products with columns listing the number of coins sold during varying periods. Here we go. So that's Tuesday. Zip. Last week, zip. This week, they're having some sales. Look at that. American Silver Eagle, only 450,000 for a grand total of almost 4 million, but only 900,000 in February. So, folks, something could be up here, and I think that we definitely should be paying attention, especially, look, why is there a premium on American Silver Eagles this last year and this year? Probably because there's very few of them in the circulation, probably, or people are going other places. Look, there's a reason these American Silver Eagles have a premium the way they do. And a lot of people are overpaying it. No, they're done paying for it. Yeah, overpaying. Yep, that's probably a thing also, right? So that was probably a Freudian slip. So they're probably overpaying for some American Silver Eagles. But let's face it, it is the investment going to have for a lot of people. And they are willing to pay that extra money for those American Silver Eagles. There's no doubt about it in my mind. They think it commands top, the most prestigious silver coin in the world right there. And that's probably why people are willing to pay those premiums on the American Silver Eagles. And folks, if we don't get many more sales here from the United States Mint, I do believe these premiums are going to go a lot higher than $14.68. We could end up probably seeing $20 per coin. And, do you remember we almost got to $50 for a total American Silver Eagle probably last year? That was rough, right? So where we at now with that? Yeah, we're at $35.87, folks. So we're almost $9, maybe $8, $10 lower than we were last year. But still, that is a steep premium to be paying for American Silver Eagles for 2023. And where does that put us historically for the mintages for the American Silver Eagles, right? Well, like I told you, the years where there seems economic turmoil, the mint goes gonzo in producing American Silver Eagles. Like they are meeting the demand, right? It's clearly showing that because in those economic times, people are looking for security and safety. What are you doing? Right? Now, let's head over here to the next stop. I got something really cool to show you from M. Ash. Oh, no, I'll save that to last. Hang on. Let me do this. Now, just a heads up, folks. Mañana, that's tomorrow at noon. All right, tomorrow at noon, the American Eagle for 2023. That's a proof version. All right. That's the proof version. We were just talking about the bullion version. The bullion version you can only get at your bullion dealers, and the proof version you can only get initially from the United States Mint, and then after that you're going to see it all over everywhere. The local coin shops, you're going to see it at on eBay. You probably see it on Etsy, other places as well. So with that said, because the drop is tomorrow, and then the Mint is actually going to employ or deploy or whatever you want to call it, the weight room tomorrow. I think a lot of people who were actually more interested to see how the weight room works than they are to see these two particular products drop tomorrow. And that's the Congratulations set of 40,000 mintage. And I think we're still at pretty about almost 400,000 for the American Eagle here. So lots of interesting, cool stuff going on at the United States Mint. Are you going to be there tomorrow to buy these coins, or did you sub? Because if you did sub these particular coin right here, you were charged yesterday $80. Can you believe it? That hurt. And yeah, $80. Man, that's a lot of money. And so it's probably processing, and you don't have to worry about, blowing out the candle and smelling the flower with this one. But I would think that with the Congratulations, see, one of the things the weight room I think is going to do is going to make the product, well, it's like a botto, somebody said. It's a lotto for the bots. It's a lotto for us, in determining which position you get in line, right? And because of that, well, you don't know, even if you got there early or camped out, like they said, or just got there a few minutes before noon and logged in, you could be first in line. You never know. But everybody after the noon launch gets into the back of the line, which is reasonable, right? So with that said, what does that do for the secondary market, folks? You got to try and wrap your head around this. This is a big deal. This could change the secondary market going forward with a huge unintended consequence that the mint has made. I mean, they say they're always watching the secondary market and the prices on the secondary market. Well, what does that mean? What does it mean when you add the weight room into the equation? All right, because let's face it, a lot of people may not get the items they want, especially for low minted items like the Army 2.5 ounce metal, right? So if that's the case, and you get to the back of the line on that one, and there's 15,000 people, and they only have 9,000 of these, you're not getting that, and then you have to go to the secondary market, and that's no fun. But either way, let's go to M Ash. Thank you so much. Almost forgot. Bam! Look at that, folks. I want to thank you very much, sir. This is the American Women Quarters Collector Coin Board, and it says here, turn your pocket change into treasure. These complimentary coin boards are a great way to engage the young change maker in your life. Order yours today and turn pocket change into a treasure hunt. Collect them all and share their stories. No purchase necessary. Order while supplies last. That was kind of fun. Now, here's the household order limit. It's going to be 2 for each of these products. There's a 2022 collector coin board. There it is right there. They switch up the picture, 22 to 25. And then for the 23, they actually have the solo date right there with all of the women honorees. Now, check this out. Bam! There's a description here. And then you have all of the 2022 honorees, the 23 honorees, and the 24 honorees. And coming soon to the Mint website, yeah, the 25 honorees. So that'll be pretty cool. And let's face it, once we do see the 25 honorees, the Whitman Publishing and all those folks that put those books together and coin folders, well, they're going to be able to put these in a huge set. So that'll be pretty cool. And we'll see that sooner than later, I would think. Whew. Now, let's go to those plus ones before I run out of breath and pass out. Yeah, here we go. Start the day off right and appreciate your reawakening. Isn't that the truth? Now, would it hurt to be thankful when we awake? And could being thankful when we awake influence the rest of our day? And what kind of influence do you think it could be? Yeah. Now, I think what we also should do is acknowledge yesterday and consider ways on how to improve upon, if it is possible to improve upon it. Because maybe you're just perfect and, you can walk on water and you're totally cool like that. Now, is this who we want to be? Or our ideal self? I don't know. But wouldn't hurt to take a little look, right? Now, let's head over here to 39's Fine, 99.9. Yeah, 39's Fine, 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is ZZ Top Grange. Great song, lots of fun, great guitar, and I think that's about it. Listen, folks, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. And consider joining the membership. You get to watch all of the morning shows after they're members only. Yeah, that's right. You're right there. Son of a Silver Stacker. Out.